Evening all! Got another game of ITSL 23-24, organised by ITSL Hunter. Thank you to them. We're playing Funky 68. We won last time against them last year, so this time maybe we owe them one. And they're already set up. Hi. Alright, that's the preamble. They've opened 4-4-1. We've got a bit of a mouldy hand here, but containment makes it slightly better. Not much, but slightly. So I think we're going to open 4-4-2 and headline containment. It would allow us to blockade away decall, space NASA, yada yada yada. And we want to try and ditch Asia scoring before it gets too bad. But that all seems fine, right? It's Asia scoring or containment, and I like containment because we're going to get more than 5 ops worth of oomph. So yeah, fine. So let's do that. So let's plug the rest of my hand in so I can keep track on everything. So we got Nasser, Fidel, Suez, Decor Cambridge 5. We got US Japan and Asia scoring. Oh dear. Well, Vietnam Revolts is not a great start, especially if they duck and cover coup Iran. Not spectacular. Called it. Well, at least they fail. So we will use Fidel and we'll put 2 in Pakistan and see if they want another crack on Iran. Because if they do have another crack on Iran, they also lose Thailand. So in order to survive in Asia, we're going to need to probably fill Malaysia, Indonesia, and Philippines, which is kind of annoying. We'd rather do better tempo stuff in Asia, but let's survive before we worry about thriving. To be expected. Vietnam Revolt's doing some work there. But we will take Afghanistan, take Malaysia, and take Indonesia. Yeah. Let's see if they waste resources tapping Afghanistan to get to Pakistan. And we hope that they won't. Let's see if they just move to Burma. But if they take one battleground only, or one non-battleground, we're now ahead of them. Or even with them anyway, so. Yeah, so they take Burma here, and we drop Asia for 0. That's a result for us in a way. I mean, on the other hand, we spent a lot of our... We can't space NASA until we get blockaded in case we have to space decol as well. So next up, if they don't immediately coup Iran, we will take Cambridge 5 coup Iraq for the Milops. De Gaulle's gone. With De Gaulle gone and us holding Suez, actually taking France is a nice imperative. Although SOCGov is yet to come out. They get the coup, so that puts paid to that. Blimey, and they really convert on it. Oof. Okay, so we will use Suez, but we will go Lebanon first. And Egypt. And we have 4, don't we? So and DEFCON is 2. So we'll also go to Angola. And they'll take 1 out of Israel, but we've got Egypt and Lebanon, and 2 out of the UK. So we leverage Suez quite nicely there. I reckon. But I would say that, because I am biased to myself. 5 discarded, 4 removed. So I do strongly like Cambridge 5-3 into France to end the turn, and see if we can fade socialist governments. But let's wait to see if we get blockaded. I can't imagine. There is a world in which, of course, they can event purge and then event blockade, but that seems like a lot of setup while we're under containment. Yeah. Okay, going China. I want to flip Pakistan. Okay, well, yeah. All right, all right. I mean, Asia scored, so I'm all right with that. So I will use Cambridge 5 and take France. And we'll see if they blockade us. If they do, we pitch Decol and Space NASA. They get off to space first, and they succeed. So we'll still Space NASA. It fails. That's a shame on the old space interplay, but so it goes. Defectors looks like a great headline here. Decol defectors, special relationship independent reds. D-style, great. NATO Comic-Con. And Olympic Games. We've got the China card as well, so we are in a good place if we were to have been purged. And if they do it in the headline and we've got defectors, we're laughing. I think defectors is the headline here. The only other one's Olympic Games, but that just offers them a coup anyway. Yeah. Let's go defectors. We'll see whether they get us good. No, that's good for us. They'll probably now just convert Korea rather than take a chance. Ooh, putting Formosa in's nice. Okay, so I think we have to. We have to get Europe domination and threaten the Middle East because they're unscored regions. Yes, this means that on tempo we lose Q8, but I am a firm believer in pressing the unscored region. They've got a 5-year plan, but they may also have CIL. That's unlikely given the headline and the opening coup. 5-year planning away 1 negative scoring card seems quite likely. And we don't have a 4-up card to take Israel, of course. So if they do fill Iraq, they should just be able to pitch. Although we can tap Iran. They do have Purge. Okay, well, it's a shame they didn't headline that. Oh, they're going for it. Big guns. We will take Jordan. Do we just... Maybe we just put 1 in Jordan. And 1 in Taiwan with Formosa coming. But if they don't take Saudi now, we'll definitely take it. Okay. Oh, only 2 in each. Interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We will pressure. I think we've got a pressure. But seeing Sotgovs goes nice. We've got to watch out for De Gaulle in the reshuffle. UNI, they're going big. UNI CIA, interesting. Good way to get rid of it. All right, so we will take Iraq, and that levels up Middle East. Are they going to 5-year plan away Europe scoring and give us 2 action rounds back to back? No. But that's very sensible. So we AR5, tap Iran to get domination. Just in case they have a scoring card. Left ourselves very precarious in Asia. But it would be unfortunate to get reshuffled, and we're not giving up the China card. But so far, they've played pretty faultlessly. They had the 5-year plan, but didn't have anything to pitch. Okay, well, we'll space decol. Nice. So they got both scoring cards. Capture Nazi blockade. We got De Gaulle in the reshuffle, which is nice. So let's track exactly what they've got. Boo boop boop boo. Deco into space. So they've got Europe and Middle East scoring. They've got Indo-Pakistani war, which is very nice for them. We got the old NTB. We got blockade, so we can blockade away D stuff. Very nice. We got Arab-Israeli war. They got Warsaw Pact and NORAD. So we're holding Capture Nazi, Nuclear Test Ban, Blockade, Arab-Israel D-Star. They're holding Middle East, Europe, Indo-Pak, Warsaw. So Indo-Pakistani war is likely. And we could defect it. They could just pitch Europe scoring. But we've played defectors, so they're not expecting it. EU and De Gaulle. So, if they play Europe scoring up, then power to them. But I think Indo-Pakistani war makes for a likely headline, and to deny it would be pretty big. So I like defectors here over a mediocre captured Nazi. And they know we've got captured Nazi, blockade, nuclear test ban, Arab-Israeli war. We'll see if they purge us, because they might want to stop us blockading D-Style. Another reason to headline defectors. And now if you play Europe scoring, you're a genius. So I'm hoping to see Indo-Pakistani war, for sure. And I strongly expect they'll coup on Libya, or maybe Egypt, but Libya would make more sense, to try and dominate the Middle East. Oh, beat the purge. Nice. Doesn't solve Indo-Pakistani war, but there you go. Can't be all things to all people. Going for it. Please miss. Oh boy. Didn't quite miss. But we can reclaim it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we can't do is take Asia as level up Asia as well. Okay. That's good, and Egypt is only flipped if they've been redealt NASA, right? Is that reason to use a 4-op card on it? Drops to 2-3, and we can... If it does that, 2-3, then we can go 5-3 with the EU. Okay, we use a 4-op card now. Not ideal, but what we do not want to do is put ourselves in a position where they can dominate. So imagine Indo-Pakistani Wars next. Ah, well, that's neat. Okay, so now we want to make sure we dominate in Europe. We could tap Iran, actually. Yeah, let's make problems elsewhere. We know they've got 2 scoring cards in Indo-Pakistani War. Let's tap it again. Or tap Saudi this time, actually, because we don't want to set ourselves up for... Oh, hit the 6. I was thinking about Jordan, but I thought that was an op too many. Ugh. Is there egg on my face? Oh, that's a result for us. Okay, so now we do use the China card. Take Europe and tap Saudi Arabia. And they're left with 2 scoring cards unless they have exactly 5-year plan. Not the greatest play by me there, I don't think, but... Great. So we will blockade away D-Star, mostly because we want to get... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's fine. We want to make sure we get decent mid-war cards and not crumb up our hand with crap. Well, that's a good result for us. And we will space to goal. Great. So, Africa scoring's not great, but we've got colonial rear guards, which is fantastic after an opening coup. So I think captured Nazis is our headline here, with no DEFCON being dropped. Lads. Willy Brandt. Colonial rear guards Sadat. Sadat before NASA's no good. We'll see if they event NASA, and if they do, we just reply with Sadat. OPEC is our space card, because it's worse than... Well, it's currently only 1 VP. Oh. I was going to say it's worse than Willy Brandt, but it ain't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Panama and Africa. Lads, Willy, colonial rear guards. Yeah, so I think our headline is captured Nazi here. Ah, well, there you go. Perfect. So we will event Sadat. So I expect to see a coup on Panama. We're holding OPEC, so Libya's not likely. So, yeah, coup on Panama seems very likely. Nice. And it fails. That's brilliant news for us. But so first of all, 100% is VOA, 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 VOA. Yeah, colonial rear guards. And we will break Lao and Burma. And Burma. No, we'll put one in Algeria as well. Oh, we can get to Algeria anytime. This is worth 2 influence, and it makes Asia domination worse. So I'm quite happy to aim there. Do 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 do. We definitely need to overprotect Zaire before they make trouble for us there. I quite like 2 South Africa, 1 Zaire with OPEC. Although they could just play into Botswana and it neutralizes reliance on Angola. No, I think we cover Zaire and take Algeria. Yeah, chill out, dog. Should be back in a second. Chillax. Okay, so yeah, we will give up 1 VP for OPEC, overprotect Zaire, and take Algeria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if they've got Asia scoring, then well done them. Okay, we will go Sudan and Zimbabwe, because then unless they have exactly Che, we've got Africa Dom. Then we event Panama Canal returned, take Venezuela and Brazil with NATO. Great. Cool. Africa Dom. Bada bing, bada boom. Flip Pakistan. You're already ahead in Asia, so I think I can just resign myself there. So we'll event Panama Canal returned. Yeah, not letting that happen again, eh? But I think this turn's gone very well for me. Let's just check I've caught up. 11 and 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've missed a remove card. Formosa containment blockade. NASA for Del Vietnam. NASA, yes, of course. Doi. So we will use NATO. We will take Brazil and Venezuela. And we'll overprotect West Germany in case we have to use Willy Brandt. But end of turn, I guess we event Sadat. It puts us in a bad spot when they eventually Muslim rev us. Nuclear subs staying in the deck's nice. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that turn. Puppet Governments gets us into the other side of Chile, and we've got Allende, so let's hope we fade Hunter. We can salt VOA if we can handle a bit of coup counter coup. And we've got Camp David to cause trouble in Israel. There's enough of that. South African unrest and Portuguese Empire crumbles. We could even play as neutral cards. So Cultural Revolution is probably the space or hold card. What is our headline? Puppet governments into Chile? But there aren't a lot of other places we want to play puppet governments before the turn, since it sets them up for a nice coup on Mexico. So maybe it's just Camp David, which is a bit dull. So, oh. Puppet Portuguese Camp David. Arms race South African unrest. Allende. Cult Rev and Salt. Reason not to play Salt is they might hold CIA. And it just makes it easier for them to pitch. Let's just go Camp David. Pretty bland. Oh, well done. It would have triggered after puppet governments as well, but, you know, no big deal. So they're going to take Mexico and Panama, probably cooing on one or the other of those, which isn't great for us. Let's just hope that they don't do a very good job on cooing and we can do something to repair. Otherwise, we could be facing a -10 Central America. Going for him with a torp card. That's bold, but does it convert? Ah, okay, great. Well, that's good for us. So, we will use Arms Race, and we will take Panama and retake Venezuela. That's fine. I quite like Salt VOA. They'd have to immediately overprotect Mexico. Salt VOA, I guess the alternative is one Chile, one Argentina, and convert with Salt. Ah, yes, NORAD at last. So repairing a region that's already scored. Yeah, let's go Puppet. And the other one, we will put in Guatemala in case they... Yeah, because then we can try and realign Mexico. They're likely to immediately coup it. And that's totally understandable. But then we get our Milops by counter coup. And yeah, we want to go one Argentina, two Chile to convert South America. So, like, that's another thing. NORAD's currently in play until they Quagmire. Need to add into Canada. So much to do. Ooh, Che, sneaky. Alright. Alright. I get it. Now Salt's not worth getting anything up. Yeah, so we'll convert South America, for starters. Ooh, boy! Oh, ouch. So we will use Willy Brandt, and we will take Venezuela again, and overprotect Nigeria for now. Overprotect Panama. Very sad. It is. We will event and coup Portuguese Empire crumbles strictly for Milops. Hold Cultural Revolution. Space Culture Revolution. Ooh, nice. Cancelling NORAD. Good thing I didn't fill Canada. But we got lots of things we want to pitch. And what we didn't want to do was fail. Quagmire has been, or Quagmire slash Trap, has been very cruel to me these last couple of games. Have to say. Yep. So now Portuguese Empire. This is ridiculous. Please have South America scoring. Please don't be able to tap Venezuela. No, you're able to tap Venezuela as well, just for good measure. That is very harsh. And we're out. Rather late. Let's hope we get Hunter. We do. That is gross. It's definitely Hunter because we can fix South America and Mexico. That is just. I don't know what to say. We are being dealt the hand of our dreams, and they are getting to watch their dreams crumble, which is pretty cruel. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, because we're playing Hunter. Yeah, one, two, yeah. That's cruel. It's also turn 6, so I think we grain sales them this turn and hope they've got CIA. I think if they drop Central America scoring in the headline, we go to Mexico and take the speculative coup on Venezuela. If they don't drop Central America scoring, we go to Venezuela, coup Mexico. Nice. Okay, well, that doesn't do a lot of damage to us. So we will go to Venezuela, coup Mexico. Nice. Almost flipped it. So they go Indonesia just for comic effect. We can't 5-year plan because duck and cover is still in the deck. But we can hold 5-year plan to the next turn if we don't see. We've also got John Paul on Poland, which is an option. Brush War, which is handy, although at the moment not especially. Angola's the best. But it's in our back pocket. So yeah, next we'll grain sales them for sure, and probably coup Colombia. Space decall. If we need to event and repair Chile, we do. I think we've got OAS, which can do some damage, breaking Cuba and Mexico for cheap. I mean, maybe he's gone off to make a cup of tea. There we go. Ooh, lovely. So if there's 3 in Mexico, that's fine. So we can have a 50-50 brush war on Mexico. I think first we just grain sales them, right? Oh, nice. I think we still score it, right? Because if they've got CIA, they're now hand shortened. Yeah, that makes sense. We will be spacing decall though, right? Yeah, because we're on a whole 5-year plan through the turn, I think. Well, they don't have duck and cover. There's not really anything else they can do in Southeast Asia. I think a 50-50 brush roll on Mexico is as good as it's going to get for us. But before we do that, let's jam both of those with OAS. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll have our speculative brush war, 50-50. Big money, no Amazon. Stop. Ah, blue. Oh well. It happens. We're in decent shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they've got 9 Dom in Asia now, so even with... I don't know, with shell diplomacy, we can go to Taiwan and use the China card to flip Lao. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, repair Allende. Maybe even not with South Africa. South America scored. Yeah, I mean, that was always coming, right? It's not good for us. But yeah, I think we use John Paul here to retake Egypt. Europe's doing okay. And we can't let them walk into that battleground. Taking Iraq's good for them, though. Well done. Yeah, that's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. So space decall, event Southeast Asia scoring. Allende, we will use an op somewhere. Nice. Well done, them. Get Southeast Asia away before it gets any worse. I think we space decall. Yeah, space decall and Allende repair, and I guess it's all speculation if they happen to have CIA. I mean, they could have bear trap and CIA, of course, in which case they survive a turn by trapping themselves and then not being able to play. Another 2 VP for us. Splendid. Why? Big coup. So we'll space decall and see if they've been left with CIA. So I think I like Allende coup Colombia. Self-trapping. Okay. In which case, we 5-year plan them in the headline, depending on... Well, yeah, so Allende. Let's just get this turn out of the way. Because what we want to be doing is getting more than 1 here. Yeah, good. Ah, we got Del CA. Blah, 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 blah. They've got Ask Not. That's going to go in the trap. They've got Duck and Cover. That will go to space. They've played US Japan. We've got Asia and Central America scoring, and they know we do. We got One Small Step, which is also nice. Usuri went to space. They've got Emit and Alliance. Brezhnev and Flower Power. We got .gov. They got Indie Reds and Marshall Plan, I think. That's not quite a 9-card hand, right? Ask Not, Duck and Cover, Emit, Alliance, Brezhnev, Independent Reds, Flower Power, and Marshall Plan. Headlining South African Unrest doesn't do a lot for them. We really want to... Yeah, it's going to be really tough to get Ask Not from their hands with Missile Envy. So, do we miss... Yeah, I think... Let's reshuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our 9th was Nuclear Subs. We need Duck and Cover to go before we 5-year plan them. Yeah, this isn't a game we're going to be winning on DEFCON. So the advantage of Missile Envy, even if they give us Marshall Plan, is they then have to use Missile Envy in Bear Trap, which means they're not throwing a worse card away. So let's see if they give us Flower Power, or if they just give us Marshall Plan. But even shoring up Europe in the state it's in, and the fact I didn't use John Paul is good for us. Mm-hmm. And now we just have to hope they get stuck in the trap. Yeah, that's fine. I think we just have to have a big old coup on Mexico with 5-year plan. Hit and hope. And if they have to space, duck, and cover, oh nice, they failed. That's good. In which case, we just tap Cuba and drop Central America for 1. The alternative is, and I don't think this is anywhere near as good. Well, that's a 4 VP swing, and that's a 4 VP swing. So it's cheaper and quicker and easier to tap Cuba. Let's do that, and then we can pitch Central America scoring. Then I like cooing on Iran. Duck and cover gone. Oh. I have to give them the coup, don't I? Absolute idiot. Okay. Well, it's worth it. So, yeah. Zaire or Nigeria going up here in Africa flips. Clumsy. But we know their exact hand. Ask Not, Emit, Alliance, Brezhnev, Independence, and Flower Power. They can only space 1 card. They want it to be Ask Not. Interesting. Gonna take Chile? Okay. In which case, we get the coup. So we will 5-year plan coup Iran. Oh well. Not fantastic. We space we will bury you, event and repair socialist governments. Probably going to eat Asia scoring, which is a shame. But we can't do it all. Yeah, fine. Okay. Space we will bury you. Oh, NASA. Oh, spacing alliance. Well, now they can hold us not. Us not Amit and Brezhnev. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's event socialist governments first and see what he does. Yeah, I don't see a world in which I'm solving Asia, unfortunately, so we just have to see if they let us ask not. I'm okay with them doing emit, to be honest. Because we'll be able to pull out a bunch of nasty cards. We can go to Peru to set ourselves up for realigns in Chile. And they've managed to get right up in space. That next space spot is huge. Yeah, so we can go 1 France and 2 Peru to set up realigns on Chile. Now they either go Brezhnev 2 to Argentina, or emit 1 to Argentina and give us a look. And go for a coup. Boy, they've had great success on speculative cooing. But Korean War, OPEC, and Libthi can go. And I think we want ABM out, right? We want to reduce variance. So Korean War, Libthi, OPEC, and ABM out. Definitely keep Europe in. And now nuclear subs. Let's overprotect France against de Gaulle and Argentina against being immediately broken and try and reduce their desire to walk through. Now, if we're really lucky, they'll use us not here and hold Brezhnev. We'll see how well they've been tracking cards for sure. That is brilliant news for us. Wow. Excellent. So, where did it go before I throw? Ukraine, Yugoslavia. Okay, fine. So we hold CIA mostly because we do not want to get dealt 2 scoring cards here. And we don't. East European Unrest is really good in the late war, but we want CIA to be able to drop DEFCON in the headline phase. So let's do some. Yeah, that's fine. Let's boost Europe. I think we've got to use. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Ooh, Europe scoring. And VOA, nice. It's got to be CIA, and we just have to really hope they don't have to goal. Yep. Let's see their entire hand. Didn't get dealt a single late war card. And it's turn 8, right? Oh, 10-7. What a mug. What an absolute mug. Middle Eastern Europe. Oh no, it is turn 8, not 10-7. I'm on 7 VP. God. Just genuinely the stupidest. John Paul's nice as well. VOA, great. Ooh, want to get ahead in space. I don't have lads. What am I doing? I've got how I learned. Let's get my hand in first. UN intervention can pitch Warsaw Pact quite comfortably. How I learned Portuguese Empire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. Okay, so they've got Brezhnev, Iran, Iraq, Cuban Missile Crisis, D-Style. Far too late for D-Style to be much use. Evil Empire Decol. Decol's good. Arab-Israeli War, which is unplayable, and Star Wars. So we really want a space Warsaw Pact, don't we? Because we want Star Wars to become an unplayable card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because they've already played their headline, which was Marine Barracks. Yeah. So the most leverage coup is probably Iran. And we need a 6. No. Okay. Got DEFCON down there. And let's see what they do in what order. Voice of America in Decol is a nice start in Africa, I think. We score Europe. We need to fix the Middle East. But I think, yeah, we're going to hold you an intervention because, oh no, they've used Star Wars. Okay, disregard. All right, let's space Warsaw Pact anyway. Yeah. Let's space Warsaw Pact anyway and respond if they do something else. That's really annoying. We're still going to score Europe for 5 or 6 VP because we will event John Paul at this point. I don't think we'll be doing the DEFCON 5 How I Learned for 5 VP thing, though. I think they'll probably space an Evil Empire now, having seen how poorly I spaced. But I think we'll hold you an intervention. Be holding UNI against Ortega, amongst other things. But yeah, if they hit decall now, we will just respond with Voice of America and settle that hash. Middle East is now not good. Where's this going? Yeah, they're just rammer jamming. We will event John Paul and force them to fix. They got plenty of ops to deal with. D-Style, Cuban Missile, Iran, Iraq, Brezhnev. They're in decent shape. So we'll definitely hold UNI. So score these cards. Yeah. Middle East is worth 5. Oof. But Europe's worth 5, so that's fine. So we'll drop Europe scoring now before something weird happens there. Yep, please, miss. Hey, Roscosmos helps me out. We will. Oh man, we're gonna give him Middle East scoring. I think we have to. Yeah, can't do anything really there. So Middle East scoring. Easy come, easy go. We are above the War Games line for now. And the scoring cards remaining in the deck are in our favour. I will event Portuguese Empire crumbles and coup with it to get Milops. Voice of America if they hit decol. Going real lines. Ooh, where to? Oh, nice. It's even. And I lose 3. Brilliant. First thing I do is play back into Argentina. Can I do it again with Brezhnev? They've got Brezhnev, Iran, Iraq, and decol. Iran, Iraq isn't set up nicely for them because we're in Jordan and Afghanistan, which is handy. So I would expect Brezhnev and Iran, Iraq to be used for ops or for them to hold Brezhnev for the next headline phase. Although at this point in the game, it's just 3 ops to them, I think. Oh, they're going for it. Gets their mill ops as well, I guess. So now we will event Portuguese Empire crumbles and coup Southeast African states. So we get our mill ops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got VOA to do some damage. Or strictly to repair the damage that they've done. And we will take 1 out of Pakistan. I'll take 1 out of Chile. Yeah. War games, please? No war games. And we got Ortega. Yikes. Cal and Grain. I think we use... Oh, man, we got Lone Gunman as well. Mmm. More fool me. We're going to have to use the China card pretty soon. Let's have a look. They don't have... I think we have to use Lone Gunman, don't we? Because they don't have Defcon droppers. Oh, man, I've left my... Definitely left myself with my pants down there. Latin American debt crisis. Muslim Rev. That's not great with Libya the way it is. Grain. Cal. Glasnost. Whew. Lordy, lordy. Ortega. You two. And American U2, Ortega, Cal, Glasnost, Grain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the 9th. Glasnost and Cal. And Muslim Rev. 3 4-up cards, yes. You choose the only 3-up card, yes. Ortega, Grain, Latin America. Grain, Latin America. Latin American Debt Crisis, yep. Ortega, Grain. 3 2-up cards. Lone Gunman, yeah. Right, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, nothing that drops Defcon, right? Oh, Hunter. Let's grain sales them. Let's shorten their hand. And after all that, they've got remaining abdication. So where's our coup with Brezhnev? Do we space it? Let's space it. Hooray! Whoop. Okay, nuclear test ban for the coup. That makes sense. So we Glasnost coup Zaire back, I guess? Two, three, four, five, six, seven. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got to use the China card. So need to do that before Cultural Revolution. So after all that, I did really make a pig's ear of this turn. Oi. Very well done. And of course, Latin American debt crisis will not allow me to pitch a card. All right, so we'll UN intervention into Tunisia in advance of getting Muslim revolution out of Libya. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I have really made a rod for my own back here. So do I now have to try and realign myself out of Cuba? Oh my goodness. That is truly hilarious. Yeah, I guess I do. Brilliant. Wow. Really screwed this up. I guess, do I first do it with Cal? Yeah. Hey! And Venezuela? Yep, before. I brought that out myself, but I've solved my initial problem. God, I'm such. Uh... Why do I record myself playing this game? I don't get any smarter. Oh my goodness. Ugh. It's truly embarrassing. 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, I think so. Now I do punt Latin. Yeah, I'm losing an AR, but keep it. Oh man, God, just literal shit for brains. I'm having the time of my life. Like this is genuinely funny. If I screwed up this badly at work, I would be sacked. I mean, Donzo is effectively my shift manager, and he wants me fired. So, oh, gonna be fired up. Hey, that's nice. And there's a Chernobyl in the future, you know? There is a Chernobyl. Ugh. Right, so now I need to start thinking about the end game because I can level up Africa pretty easily. If I can stay ahead in South America and Europe, I probably win on score, especially with turn 10 AR7. Unless they Aldrich me. So, on that basis, I need to overprotect Argentina and overprotect West Germany. Sure. I guess, yeah. De Gaulle is. Yeah. That's fine. Not great. And I've effectively, in inverted commas, bear trapped myself. Man. Oh, that's nice for us. Great. So I guess we tap those two and also run down. Yeah, that's fine. They will definitely repair Indonesia and Laos. I mean, a turn 10 Chernobyl would be great. Yeah. Okay. Do we hold the China card? Yeah, I guess we hold the China card. Forgot we can do that. So a nice little North Sea oil, fading Aldrich would be fine. Chernobyl and tear down this wall's even better. Although the Reform is still in the deck. This game's not over yet. Ah! Going for all-out Middle East, eh? Very nice. And that's the end of the turn. So, tear down this wall. Hunter's nice. Aldrich can pitch something. AWACS can prevent control at the end. All right. So, Hunter, arms race, De Gaulle and AWACS. Tear down this wall. We missed war games. OG. Iranian hostage and Aldrich Ames. Terrorism's gone. Iran Contra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess Hunter's still. Yeah. Hunter does the most damage in Mexico. Okay, so we get our coup off before Yuri and Samantha drop. This is a big one. 5 or 6, please, would be great. 5 or 6 here. No. Okay. Worth a try. So, as things stand, 4, 9, 14. 15 minus 7. 14. Oh boy. Do you need to try and get in on that Libya thing? Blimey, because control is quite big. Although we can break it with AWACS AR7. Of course. Iranian hostage crisis is free ops. Because terrorism's gone. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. 7, 14, 15, 19-ish. And Africa, of course. It's 15. Ooh. Wow. Tight game. Let's see if they focus on Mexico and forget Libya. Nope, they're going to do both. Very good. Well done, them. And the old betrayer. Very nice. That is pretty big. 23 VP here. Yeesh. Oh, I have absolutely no idea. What the right line is here. I think Middle East AR7, because we've got a break there. Can't really solve Asia. So do we jam Mexico now? Could have really done with that old Chernobyl this turn, eh? Or would have just solved all the problems. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we can't get space VP. Ugh. Man, I'm in a hard way. Yeah, let's use the China card to jam Mexico. It's going to take something like them holding South America scoring for me to come out from this unscathed. But, you know, they're not using the reform as a bonus too. So we'll now jam Mexico again. And again. One, 2, 9, 19. Although if I break Middle East control, it's 4 or 5 VP or something, isn't it? So, well, let's do it again. No NATO, well done them. We'll keep doing it. That's a sweet little VP for me. And yeah, we finish with tapping the Middle East and hoping for the best. So we use Aldrich, they take Olympic Games, and they know our exact hand for turn 10 AR7. 1, 2, -4 here. 2, 3, -3. 1, 2, 9, 16. 17 with a China card. Against 16. Ooh. Yeah. It's going to be tight. I think they're going to win. They deserve to win. I've played like hot garbage. Did my mic cut out there because I was so excited? This is just, ugh. I feel for them. This is definitely the cruelest I think I've seen the game play. Okay. All right. Well, okay. So 7. Well, let's just see where that puts us. Right. So let's do us first. 11 plus 5 plus 5 is 21. Minus 1 for the China card, 20. 7 for Asia, 13. 7 for Middle East, 6. 1 for Africa, 5. 1 for Central America, 4. And we win. Let's not use double negatives. I'm not going to say that. Not for Donzo or for him. That's mean. All right, so one last count. With the board the way it is, we're on 11, 16, 21. They've got the China card, 20. Asia, 13. Middle East, 6. Africa, 5. Central America, 4. That'll do. Yeah. Well, Donzo has just gotten to the bit where I had to realign myself out of Cuba. So he's going to be probably quite angry with turn 10. I don't think I've ever earned a less justified win. Okay, well, yep, there's no justice in the world. But I could have told you that at the start of the game. Wow. I mean, I'll say comments are welcome below the line, but I think I know what they're all going to say. All right, until next time, when I will hope to play better than that and achieve an equal result. Thank you and good night.